Yeah, you like that.
Oh, you're going to be raising your arms, aren't you?
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure that my voice would go in. You think my voice would go in?
Should. Yeah.
It should.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Press start now.
It's recording. Yeah.
Is it start already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right. So instead of sitting in the class, okay, we come out here so that we can stay awake as we are doing our vipassana, bring our mental self back home. So this is another solution that you can do when your energy become erratic. I'm going to introduce this 4 movement for you, okay? This 4 movement here, everyone just do it first, and then we are going to, I'll show you what it looks like. Just follow me. The first one is to beat your stomach. Beat your stomach, okay? The second one, okay, second one, swing your arms. Swing your arms. Once you swing your arms, create a rhythm. Create a rhythm. Okay, bend your knees a fraction. Okay, and then just gentle, you know, let your arms swing back and forth like that. Okay, if you separate your feet a bit, you know, you will have a better balance. Better balance. Okay, and then the third one, this called swinging the arms. The third one is to shaking your arms. So back straight, bend your elbow, and then throw your arms down from the shoulders. Don't hold it up here. Throw your arms down from the shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax all your joints, your hands, your finger, relax them so that the chi energy can flow freely. Okay, shaking your arms. And then the fourth one, bend your knees a fraction, back straight, beating the air. So beating the air, okay, and then turn to your right, turn to your left, turn only your torso, turn only your torso. Okay, so you can see that the movement is quite vigorous, which acts a very good anchor to anchor your mental self down. Okay, so still follow the golden rule. Okay, don't engage with Jerry, but the vigorous movement like this is very difficult, make it difficult for Jerry to come in and drag you away from home. Okay, so just really focus, focus, focus. Okay, we are going to do this with your eyes closed all the way for movement. Okay, I will tell you when to begin and stop all these things. Okay, is that clear, everyone? So, right, everyone, close your eyes and then start with beating your stomach. He's so energetic.
She as well.
She's energetic.
You can join us, darling. Yeah, come on, come beat your stomach. Come on, darling. I don't know his name, forgot. Beat your stomach. So close your eyes and beat your stomach. You can see that the anchor is still the same, your breath, your movements, and your physical sensations. The physical sensation, not just only your hand beating, you also have the cool breeze touching your skin. So be very observant toward everything that is happening on your body. Simply observe. And you feel so good, you know, beating all the food away. Yeah. Yeah. Activate the digestion. Right, with this movement, it got the limitation because your arms, you know, will be aching in a bit. So that's it. Bring your arms down and observe these very overwhelming tingling sensations here and there. Focus. Focus. focus on the tingling sensations. If you happen to see your mental space already, you got to really acknowledge, be aware, that it's there. The mental space is a very ordinary, no excitement in there whatsoever, very down to earth, very simple and down to earth. So please don't overlook it yet. This is the best kind of happiness ever, has been endorsed by the fully enlightened Buddha. Right, the next one, please swing your arms. Swing your arms. And then create a rhythm. Fully focus on your breath, on the rhythm of the movements and your sensations. Your feet touching the ground. I really strongly advise you to take your socks off if you like. It gives you really a good feel, okay, and that you can absorb the energy from Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. The natural environment is full of positive energy. So at the moment we are harness the positive energy from the natural environment, the positive chi. So this positive chi as the input will regulate, will help to neutralize any negative energy within. Okay, go through the process of rectification. And then we exhale. And you can see that without doing any positive thinking, we don't have to involve Jerry at all. Your body, your mind, your spirit will gradually feeling great. Okay, this entire life will slip into that mental space, will slip into that state of nirvana very rapidly, and leave you feel just simply wonderful. So regulate your breathing by inhale deeply, exhale completely. Okay. Right, slow down your movement and then stand still. Observe your breath, your tingling sensation inwardly. Whatever that you can perceive right now onto your body, be very sensitive and observant. This is to raise the high level of self-awareness. This is to upgrade the quality of your consciousness component, to make it more awake. Awakening is good. Make it more vibrant, highly conscious. Notice your mental space. Always look out for it to make sure that it's there. Tomorrow, I'm going to explain to you that your mental space is your host mind. This nature is in the background of your life all the time, but it has been hindered by the clutter that Jerry created for you. So the more clutter you have, the less chance you can see your mental space. Basically, your mental space is the empty road, the road that is empty from cars, from Jerry, inwardly. But Jerry, compared to the transport, the cars, the vehicle, running in and out on this road. So meditation, mindfulness meditation, vipassana, bring our mental health self back home, is the tool, okay, to slow down the traffic of Jerry, to dispose of all the Jerry, the clutter that Jerry have made, so that you can see this empty road again. The empty road is always there, always there. But most people cannot see due to the lack of guided wisdom, the lack of guidance, and the lack of practice, of meditation practice. Okay, the guided wisdom is the most important factor that can help to put you on that very first step of this epic journey. Right, the third movement, shaking your arms back straight, bend your knees for a fraction, bend your elbow and throw your arms down from the shoulders. Really loosen all your joints. Notice your mental space. And you can see that when you do engage in the vigorous movement, it is very difficult for Jerry to come in, to butt in. Very difficult. So all these different techniques that I have introduced to you are very helpful to deal with the erratic energy, to deal with a whole army of Jerry with the combat boots that's stamping on your mental self. Okay, so always remember this movement. Whenever you are being bombarded by a whole army of Jerry, sitting down meditating, just watching your breath sometimes is not enough. Compared to alcohol, you really need, really strong alcohol to knock you out. Okay? So, likewise, you need all this strong, vigorous movement to combat Jerry, to fight with Jerry. You can see that all this concept is very abstract, non-physical. So I hope you can appreciate why I need to use the analogy, use the prop, the illustration to help you to understand what's going on between our mind and consciousness, or Tom and Jerry. Tom is our mental self, okay, fighting with Jerry are thoughts and feelings, the vehicle for all our problems. So have a look. When you notice on the rhythm of the movement, it's very difficult for you to think of anything but knowing what's going on right now. Right, slow your movement down, stand still and observe your breath, the tingling sensation, the breeze touching your skin, and of course your mental space, the glimpse of nirvana. Right, the last one, beating the air, please. Beating the air, and then you just turn your torso to your left, to your right. Another vigorous movement that can prevent Jerry to come in. So this is precisely how you can switch your thoughts off, okay? Just like you switch off the light. You do something totally different. You don't have to add in any more positive thought. Don't add any more Jerry. But do something totally different that have nothing to do with Jerry. That is using your consciousness nature to focus on your breath, movement, and sensations. Try to understand this part, okay? And then you can really have a lot of self motivation to carry on with your practice. Notice your mental space. Really have a good look into your mind, into your inner world. What does it feel like where there is no Jerry whatsoever? Your physical body is moving vigorously, but inwardly in your mind is silence, very still, very silent, and blissful. Right, slow your movement down, stand still, observe your breath, your tingling sensations, and your mental space. Okay, I will help you to have a glimpse of the innocent perception, which is something that I will emphasize tomorrow. Now listen carefully. Your head right now, I like to think that it is void of Jerry. Now keep it quiet and still in that way. Don't activate Jerry. Don't talk to yourself. Keep it quiet and still. Can you see that? As your mind is totally still and quiet, your perception, your sensory organ haven't stopped functioning. All your perceptions are intact. Nothing gone missing whatsoever. You can still hear sound, but the sound that you are hearing is innocent. You hear the sound as they truly are. You perceive the breeze, the warm sun, the cool breeze as they truly are. Without spice them with Jerry, without giving any label, without analyzing, giving any attributes. You hear sounds as they are. And this experience is called the innocent perception, which is the nature of nirvana. This is the nature of God. This is the nature of immortality, eternity, infinity, absolute whatsoever. Those are just labels. Many terminologies, but in the end, there is only just one soul experience. This soul experience, the mental space, innocent perception, is indeed the final frontier. Final frontier. There is nothing that can go beyond this point. All the things that we think that there are more, that is in the matrix of Jerry. Remember the four cups cover your mental self: dark, pink, white, and clear Jerry. These four types of Jerry create the inner universe, which are simply the matrix, the hologram, the illusion. Nothing is real. They are basically energy, photon, and force field. That's all there is to it. But this photon and force field create a wide spectrum of emotion, from euphoria to suicide. This wide spectrum of emotion is pure energy, is pure photon interacting in different patterns. That's all there is to it. So this practice take you all the way, break through the matrix, break through the illusion and hologram, and allow you to see the ultimate truth. That is to experience everything as it is, without being spiced by Jerry, not even the label. Now this part, in fact, is in the advanced course. It's very profound. So, the innocent perception regarding sound, listen to every sound as it is. Even the sound of technology, listen, full stop. Listen to them innocently, period. When you can do this, you are listening to the truth. That is the real truth. Innocent perception regarding sensation, okay? Whatever that you are perceiving on your skin, know them as they truly are. No wording, no attribute, no label, no analyzing. Keep quiet. Can you see that? All your sensory organ is working. They are working really normally. Nothing gone missing at all. The only thing that gone missing is Jerry. But to perceive without Jerry, you can perceive everything so clearly, so innocently, and everything is crisp, really raw, crisp, potent. Right, we are going to do the innocent perception regarding sight, which is a bit more difficult because we get so much used to look at things and call the name, put the label straight away. You've got to learn to stop that. So don't try too hard. Everyone, please take a deep breath and then prolong your exhalation as you are slowly opening your eyes. As you are looking all these things, you look from the void of Jerry. Therefore, you look at all this as they truly are, as it is, without being tainted by any human language. And this is the innocent perception. And this experience is nirvana, is God, is eternity, immortality, everything. The ultimate is all in here, in there. So grand, sounds so grand, but the actual experience is so down to earth, so extreme ordinary. The paradox is so extreme. Okay. So tomorrow we delve into this experience more, plus the theory. Okay, can you start another thing, please? Okay, so